Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Utes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off play action. The sure hands, it's Scott. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Utah Utes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
It might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Back to throw, it's Rising. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they block it. Picks it up. He'll try to do something with it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. As if it weren't a big enough play just to block the punt. They scooped it up, put it in the house, and man, oh man, did they give their team some energy. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll bring it back. It's Smith.
The returner brings it out to the 30.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Fast motion in the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Rising. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout and wings it incomplete. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he has it, he had one blocked earlier. He takes it at the 45. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Fast motion from the offense. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you could see just so hard to defend the fade route.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Parks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ibuka. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Coming after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Bernard. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Howard. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the toss. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Henderson. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. He wants to pass it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
Got it behind the line. It's Judkins. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On second down, he'll fire. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
33, Utah, 0.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Rising. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Finds his tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On second down, he'll let it fly. That's reeled in. It's Alford. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Going to the run to start this second half. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's a first down.
On the ground, it's Bernard. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Utes are on the move. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
He's got it on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
21-yard line.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Bernard. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're going to throw it again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To throw, it's Rising. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to move it through the air. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll give it to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
To the air. It's rising. Feeling some heat. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Alford. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Using his legs, it's Bernard. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He'll set up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spotted. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense.
Snags it down the right side. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
And 1st down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ibuka. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They think there's room to run to the right here. carry. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Can't connect on his first throw. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. Finds a tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rising. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense starts with a short field. They'll go to the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Got a man. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on the...
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio State 43, Utah 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Parks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Dropping back, it's Rising. Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers. That one well behind him. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Now don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He gets a block. Dances away again. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Runs through a tackle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Fights off a defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Utah 3.
First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Parks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.